Hey dude, what's up? I hear you have a new job. How's it going? Pretty well so far. I have a lot to learn, but the people are nice and there's not too much pressure. What do you do? Basically, I am learning the ropes of management, studying the history of the company so I know how everything works. That's great. I hope it's all work out for you. Retelling the conversation. I asked Adam what was up and told him that I heard he had a new job. I asked him how it was going. He told me that it was going pretty well so far. He said that he had a lot to learn, but that the people was nice and that there wasn't too much pressure. Then I asked him that he did. He answered that basically he was learning the ropes of management and studying the history of the company. So that's his news how everything works. Then I told him that was great and that I hope it worked out for him. Have you eaten yet? No, but I've already brought my lunch. Want to join me in the park? Thanks, but I've made a reservation for two at the Kincaid restaurant. Have you ever eaten there? Yes, I've been there several times. It's great. Retelling the conversation. I asked Emily if she had eaten yet, and she told me that she had already brought her lunch. She asked me if I wanted to join her in the park, but I told me that I had made a reservation for to a Kincaid restaurant. Then I asked her if she had uh, ever eaten there, and she told me yes, that she had been there several times. She says it was great. Where were you last night? We'll meet you at the party. Oh, I had to go to my sister's house. They called her from the hospital at the last minute and asked her to work the night shift. So I went over to babysit for her kids. Uh, I ended up spending the night at her place. The retelling the conversation. I asked Gina where she had been the night before and told her I told before and told her that we had meet her at the party. She said that she had to go to her sister's house. That they had called her sister from the hospital at the last minute and had asked asked her to work the night shifts. So she had gone over to babysit for her kid. Um, she said she had end up spending the night at her sister's place. Less formal, retelling the conversation. I asked Gina where she was the night before and told her that we meet her at the party. She said that he had to go to her sister's house. That they called her sister from the hospital at the last minute and asked her to work the night shifts. So she went over the babysit for her kids. She says he ended up spending the night at her sister place. Hi, Jeremy. What are you guys doing tonight? I am kind of at the loss and seen a broke up with Cindy. Join us. Then we are going to hang out downtown. Probably go to several places. Are you up for that? Definitely, definitely, definitely. Uh, where should I meet you? Better still, can you give me a ride? Or can you give me a ride? Glad to. I'll pick you. I'll pick you up at your place at 9:30. Okay, perfect. I'll look out for you. Retelling retelling the conversation. I said hi to Jeremy and asked him what he and the other guys were going that night. I told him that I had been kind of at a low and ever since I broken up with Sydney. Um, he told me to join them and said that uh, they was going to hang out downtown, probably go to several places. He asked me if I was up for that. I said that I definitely was and asked him where I should meet them. Then I told him that it would be even better if he could give me a ride. He said uh, he said he would be glad to and told me that he would pick me up at my place at 90 at 9:30. He asked me if that would be okay. I said that it would be perfect and that I would look out for him.